First tonight, Department of Interior Secretary Sally Jewell is on Guam touring the island and meeting with local leaders. Jewell spoke to the island's media this morning about her visit and about her concerns with things like compact impacts and invasive species. Here's more. This morning, DOI Secretary Sally Jewell met with Governor Eddie Calvo.
In short, we brought up some of the long-standing issues, both in compact impact, as well as some of the regulatory requirements put forth to the island that are so onerous and so expensive.
Secretary Jewell spoke to the island's media about some of her concerns with invasive species, particularly the coconut rhinoceros beetle, and her concerns with the impacts of the compacts of free association.
Compact impact on the people of Guam and the budget of the government here is very significant, and that's something that's been on my radar consistently even since I was going through my confirmation process.
However, as far as compact impacts are concerned, Secretary Jewell explained that her office can't ask for more than the $30 million that is appropriated annually and split up amongst all the areas that have compact migrants. Assistant Secretary Esther Kiaina explains.
There is by statute under the second compact agreement a provision that caps mandatory funding at $30 million. Until that is statutorily changed, we are barred from seeking increased funding under that measure.
However, Hawaii Congressman Takai has introduced a bill that Congresswoman Berdallo has co-sponsored to lift that cap to $185 million. Secretary Jewell also spoke about the FAS migrants who were denied FEMA assistance after Typhoon Dolphin.
When FEMA addressed the needs with Typhoon Dolphin, they specifically excluded citizens from the freely associated states because of the Welfare Reform Act of 1996. And I don't think that was probably the intent. I suspect it was an unintended consequence when that law was passed, but that is the interpretation of the law as it now stands, and a good example that we can use as to why we think that this is something that needs to be revisited.
The DOI Secretary also visited the War in the Pacific Park Aspen Overlook on Nimitz Hill, where she laid wreaths, and visited the War in the Pacific Beach Park in Aspen, which has been ravaged by the coconut rhinoceros beetle. At the park, she met with kids who are on the National Park Service's Summer Junior Ranger program who are cleaning up the debris in the park to help combat the rhino beetle.